welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time, but we're gonna start doing some hair videos. So this first hair video is about a U-part wig. If you want these, I can make these for you. They're very easy. Or you can take your wig that is a I think it is like a, what is the size? A 4x4 wig, right? Where it's just right here, cut that out and use that as your U-part wig. Just in case if your scalp is looking a little thin and it's, you know, the hair comes out because it's so thin, cut it off. And then you have the same thing. You still have all the units in the hair that you need. But stay tuned if you want to see how I did this from start to finish. So I'm taking out my braids today. It's going to be a great day, girl. Look at all these grays in my hair. Oof. I still haven't made the decision to color it or not. But look at that. Oh. But guess who's coming in? This beautiful thing. I did not make this. I got this from Amazon and I just cut off the top because I did the lace and the lace is kind of thin and I don't even want to deal with that. So here we go. Does it match? It matches. You can baby tell me nothing. It's gonna go just like this. Half wig. Boom. So stay tuned. I'm not gonna film the whole thing bit by bit. I might do some fast action, but you're gonna see the process of how I do my half wigs and how these are more convenient than a sew-in. I mean, the wigs are convenient too, but you still gotta, you know, make sure the front looks real. And I like my edges, so we're going to leave those out and see how that goes for the gym, because I do go to the gym every day and I sweat really bad, and I do live in Florida where it's very high humidity. So we're going to see how that plays out and see if I can wear that for a long time. I hope that I can, because my hair just grows so amazing when I have the half wig in. So stay tuned for that. So now that all my braids are taken out, and I have to comb out all the dead hair that was in there for 2 weeks. This is a lot of hair, guys. Ain't your hair supposed to start thinning out? Let me not wish that, but ain't it? I mean, thank God that I have all this hair. So I'm not really too bad about it, but ooh, if I could find somebody to do it, because I ain't able to do this all the time, but I can't. So, and I'm picky about my hair. Everybody want to style it the same, and you can't. I don't have the same textures as everybody. Not all black people have the same texture hair, okay? So you can't treat it the same. And I will say this, I'm growing this back from a shaved side. Right, this was all shaved right here. I recommend don't ever do that hairstyle because the grow out is stupid. My hair is probably like one side is longer. I had cut this up so it could be even. So I'm just combing it out so I can wash it, because you should never put shampoo on this because you take the risk of getting it matted and then you have to cut all your hair off. So always comb your hair out before you wash it, so you don't have to cut it off, because that mat is real. And I've had plenty of clients come in with matted hair like, girl, you gotta let it go. It's done. There's nothing we can do. Sometimes we can get it out, but sometimes no. So it's gross, dirty. Oh, so I'll be back once it's washed. So now that it's freshly washed, I have leave-in conditioner, I have heat protected in it, and I have some castor oil water in it. So I'm letting that sit. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'm gonna tackle and blow dry this mess. And here is just a side note: pay your hairstylist more if you have a lot of hair. Like if your hair is thick and you don't want to do it, and you want to pay somebody to do it, make sure that tip is more than $5. $10. Make it 25 and up, because that's not cool. You don't want to deal with it. She really don't want to deal with it either, but she got to pay her bills. So tip your local hairstylist and stop playing, because this is a lot. And I'm already tired. I just washed it. I got to blow dry it still and braid it. Too much work. So now that I have blow dried my hair, completely dry, I just parted out the section that I want to leave out. I think leave out my little sides, but not too much, and none of the back. I'm gonna try on the half wig so I know exactly how to braid it down. And there's not gonna be no little tiny braids because I don't got time for all that. But you can still see how uneven my hair is because this side was short and this side was long. So I keep chopping this so it can catch up to this. And it's going. It's almost there. And I'm happy with it because this is at its full, ready to go. Longer, but I keep on chopping at it. But there is the little leave out part. Here is the wig. Let's try it on and see how it's gonna work. So, looks like I have to just braid. Because your girl's good, okay? She's good. She's good at what she does. All right? She knows exactly how to hit the mark every time. So, I will go ahead and braid that so it can just a perimeter braid here, a perimeter around the sides, and dookie braids in the middle because they don't have to be neat because you know what? No one's going to see them. So when you go to your hairstylist and you want these neat, beautiful braids, for what? For what? No one's going to see them. That's just taking more time. Yes, it might last longer, but for what? It's taking too much time. Not dookie fat braids where they're gonna come. I don't know if come loose is a word, but I'm country, so bear with me. Where they get swollen quick or whatever. But I don't have time to do all that tiny braiding because this is gonna be out. I'm gonna try to keep it in for maybe a month. Wash my hair, put it back in. Repeat the process. And if you're getting your hair done, you should be taking this out in a month, washing your hair, and putting it back in. Stop stretching and doing 2 months because that's disgusting. Sorry. Okay, so if I was doing this on a client, I would usually braid from back here and go all the way down. But since I can't braid like that on my head, I usually take the braid, go back, take this braid, go back, crisscross them, and then come down. And that'll be my tiniest braid. That'll just be my tiniest braid because I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing all those braids. No, it'll take me hours to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. I'll be back with it on. If you want to see that whole braid down, let me know. I'll make a whole video of the braid down, but I don't really think you want to see all that. So I think I'll just give you snippets. So when I braid, I'll come back and show you that. So there's that all the way around. And now for the dookie braids. Boop. Here for the braids. The dookie braids. And now for the wig. Ooh, I got caught on something. Ooh. You see how that just lines up? So I usually start from the middle and then braid around. Adjust. And then sew it down. I'll be back. I have to do this in the bathroom because I can't do this on camera. And I probably will cut this little part that doesn't fit, like how it goes there. I'll cut that little bit off because I don't need it. And this part I don't either because my edges are out. But so now that it is installed, only thing left to do is blend this hair with it. And I'm not really a straight, bone straight type of girl. I like big curls, big wavy hair, so I'll probably wand it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna color my grays or no, because they're pretty big, they're pretty, there's a lot going on in the middle, okay? But I'm not sure, but I'm going to style it off camera. Or if you want to see a video of how I style this, just let me know. But this is just the U part. Install, it is install. I'm going to blend it though. So I'll be back to blend it and then I'll style it in another video. So now that it is blended, you really can't tell where the fake or the real is. I mean, if you look closely, you can see my grays maybe. But I went ahead and smoothed it out, give it a curl. A little hot comb on these edges. I live in Florida again, so this is not going to last long at all. As soon as the sun comes out, it's going to be like, phew. So I'll wear it curly from there. But I did give it a little cut. It was a little bit too long for me. But you really can't tell where it begins or ends, and that's the beauty of a half wig versus a wig. Or it's easier than a sew-in because it's faster. It took me like maybe 30 minutes to put in, maybe, if that, when that's the braid down and the sewing process. So this is the finished look. Here you are.